Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the Missing Members. I am James with the Games, and I am your host. And previously, we went ahead and found out where supposedly the four chosen heroes that were brought here to get rid of the great evil unnamed. And I am so exhausted from last night. I have grinded so much, and this is by complete accident, to go ahead and complete the side quests. And to be honest, I had incredibly bad RNG because of the 9 warg pelts that are normally really easy drops. Didn't really want to drop for me. And now we're heading north. And ready for episode 3. My bad, wrong princess. Hi! Yo! Episode 3. The legendary Legend of Legends. And if I was playing this for the first time, I would have gotten an achievement saying a link to another game. So, ding! Legend of Zelda! Probably some Iron Sky. Let's go! Oh boy. And in here, we have... It's dangerous to go alone. Why don't you buy something? And he sells you basic healing stuff. But more important, and here we have new enemies, omnivorous plants. Wow, I'm dealing way too much damage to them. Crit, crit, crit! Okay. The reason why I mainly go ahead and balance things out between speed, grit, and strength is because of strength. The crit stack is really broken in this game. Oh, and you need to buy a dungeon key. If you don't, you will end up going ahead and having to retrace your steps all the way back out here. And I actually need to go to the south screen. And we have more new enemies. We have Orcs. And set up in the gala. Orcs are basically upgraded versions to your skeletons. Plus, they wield axes, which they can sometimes drop. This is quite possibly the best place in the game to max out the exorcism quest, though. Because of the fact that when you found one up. Oh, and the music changed for chess. When you gold star the exorcism quest, you get a Minotaur axe. And the Minotaur axe, what was it called? The golden axe, I forget, is the single best weapon in the game for Johnny until like chapter 7. And sleep well, and Johnny will sleep. And I want to say, the last couple of episodes have been an absolute nightmare for me because of trying to keep up with the counters. And up here, we have another secret that's right over here. And secret found. You found a fairy in a jar. And you want to equip that onto Nigel, which increases the MP in his spirit. More so than the sunglasses. And, hey, listen, what are you, a random counter? What? No! And more rupees. And here we have the Orcus, which, just like the Skelezard, is the skillful, is the quote-unquote magic skillful of the Orc bunch. Not much to worry about at this point in the game, especially with what I went ahead and did and over-leveled to an insane degree. And this bugged me for the longest time. There's no secret here. Despite the fact that everything looks like there's a secret there, I spent over 3 hours grinding last night in order to get the stuff for a birthday letter to Air from your cousin, missing name. Happy birthday, cousin. Wish you the best. Sorry I couldn't bring you your gift this year, but since you have the key to my place, feel free to come visit me whenever you want. Found missing name's key. This is important because this helps us open another house nearby, which gives us a lot more free stuff. But yes, I spent over 3 hours last night going ahead and grinding to get the stuff for basically to earn enough kills to get the items. And this is an orc with a K. These guys are the defensive bunch out of the normal orcs. And wait, what? There's a screen in between here and here, but it's not letting me access it right now. Maybe I have to wait till... Oh no, it's up here. Go down here, and another secret, which is the Grappling Hook. That is why I didn't go ahead and buy it in the previous section. Get something for free, don't need to buy it later on. Although, I dislike games in which they give you a weapon that you can find in the previous shop in the next dungeon. I prefer it if they give you something that you can't have acquired yet within the next dungeon. That makes it feel like you're actually doing something. And now, we head north. And we meet this group of orcs. I smell a fight. Orc, 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 orc. Orc, 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 orc. What? I didn't get it. Orc, 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 orc. Orc, 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 orc. It seems some kind of primitive talk. Orc, orc. How dare you talking like that about my mother? I told you, fight is coming. And this is a scripted fight, so I'm leaving it in. But I have no multi-target abilities. Which means I am hurting here. And I'm going to spam Dark Iodeus to try and see if I can one-hit KO anyone. Main strategy at this point in the game is... Wait, what? That one didn't one-hit KO them? Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, doggone it. And I heal you, Dark Iodeus! And the Orcus is gone. Okay. And the guy in front's gone, and Francis is dead. Oh, and during all of the grinding, I did have one character death, so I'll add that into the counter right now as well. Ding ding! You know, Mike, I like what you did. I was craving for a fight like that. And now, we come over here and get the random money laying on the ground. You found 16 water rations and 16 food rations. This smell inside is awful. I don't want to go inside. And now, heal up. And I know it'll be too short of an episode if I leave it off here. And this isn't the end of the chapter, so we're going into this place. So time for the dungeon. And there's nothing here. And say hello to bats. Oh, I remember these bats have one really annoying ability, but I forget what it was. But thankfully they have low health. Fortunately, there's a lot of bats in this place. And we go up through here and... darkness! We could use the candle. This candle is useless. I can't see past my nose. Better than nothing, isn't it? I guess. All of the encounters in this room are not random encounters. They are all map spawns, which makes this a unique room in the entire game. But I am not going to bother you by going ahead and showing you every fight. Our goal here is to get 2 pieces of the Bifrost. Yes, I did say that properly. Which is another Legend of Zelda reference, but I'm not going to put that into the counter because of it's 2 Legend of Zelda references in the same chapter. Now, if you notice here, some of these statues have red horns. These are encounters with armored dudes. These things hit like a truck, but they have no special resistance. So, light them with electricity, and you will do so much damage. Thankfully, they aren't too difficult. Oh, and I got a warrior helmet. And you go onto... you. And I am going to fight all these guys mainly since I fixed encounter rooms. I love to go ahead and just fight every encounter in them. So, let's wipe up. Okay, now that I've cleaned up house down there, time to obtain more goodies hidden around this little section over here. And I am also going to be trying to record 2 episodes of this tonight instead of 1 because of, I don't know why, but somehow the upload for this video took so much longer than usual. And also I'm kind of mad because of the Nessie mic that I bought purposely for because of I was told it had superior recording quality for vocals. When recording via Fraps, the vocals get toned down to a point in which you cannot hear the vocals that well. You'll understand because of the fact I put part 2 up before this, and in part 2, my voice is so quiet, it is so frustrating. And now, I'm going to go ahead and fight all the jellies that are blocking their way into this room. So I'll see you after I go ahead and fight all of these guys. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and describe a little right now. These are orange and lemon jellies. They go ahead and... jellies in their base form are pretty weak. However, as they start going ahead and getting different types, they start getting different abilities. And some of the abilities are very, very frustrating. So always kill elemental jellies first. Okay, we're back! And inside this golden chest we have found the ocarina. And I believe this is a passive for... yep! Your healer decreases MP but increases spirit from the bard hat. So I'm gonna give him that for right now. And our goal is still further north. Money, 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 money! And more enemies! Oh, and one thing I should tell you is that Nigel's powers, you can go ahead and get crits on them, making them really useful. And I'm not saying that just to say something, I mean it. They are some of the most useful abilities in the game because of they can crit, because of if you dump points into Nigel's spirit, he ends up becoming one of the most overpowered characters in the game. Anyways, more money! And now, I will see you after I've cleared out this entire room of enemies.